I've talked at length in videos past about how I feel like the episode of What If that was just the zombie episode was a little weird and the tone didn't quite work for me. I think while this seems very much like the same kind of thing, it does feel like the tone clashes less, mostly because I think it's paced better. I wouldn't say it's not funny or not supposed to be humorous. There's plenty of things in this series that are supposed to be kind of silly. One character that shows up is Red Guardian, who is in What If specifically, like a comic relief character, makes tons of jokes, even more than he does in the live action stuff. And I think that's good. I think he works. I think the point is he takes everything that's going on very seriously until he gets a second to decompress, and then maybe it's a little silly. Or in the middle of a big fight or something, he'll say something a little silly, but not out of character. Not like he's not taking it seriously, just he is a silly person. And I think there's a big difference there. Also, I think Kamala's a good example of this. A very serious character in that, like, she knows the stakes of what is going on in the zombie apocalypse. And because she's as close as this has to a main character, she's reacting to every new thing that's introduced the way that you kind of figured you would. It's like she gets to be scared, she gets to be surprised, she gets to be excited. That character's always been very emotional, wears her heart on her sleeve, and we like that about her. So I think centering some of the narrative around Kamala helps to tonally make the silliness of What If feel more sensible. Like when in the What If episode, the Wasp made like a goofy joke. That doesn't feel necessarily true to how that character would react in that moment, but that reaction makes more sense for a character like Alexei or Kamala.